Hi there guys, finally the moment of reckoning is here. The BMW F450GS in all its matchless glory in front of me, and it's all mine. So 48 bhp, 420cc parallel twin with a 135-degree crank angle. So 48 bhp and 43 Newton meters. So we have put it in sports mode. Okay, now the magic. It's already in first gear. We've not engaged the clutch. Just give the throttle. It also has a built-in quick shifter. Put it in sport mode. Now it still reads road, but maybe the sport denotes the display that changes. Now traction, we can turn it off by flicking this button. So that's really convenient. It's on the go, so let's long press this and traction is turned off. That's really good. And every time you find yourself in a higher gear and lower speed, it recommends automatically to shift to a lower gear. So that's an intelligent gearbox. So that's the centrifugal clutch or the easy ride clutch that the 450GS brings to the industry. Okay, it's something unique. It takes a little getting used to. See, it doesn't move until it goes beyond 2700 rpm. So suddenly it stalls, especially in U-turns, if you have to slowly crawl and make a U-turn. But apart from that, once you get going, it's an absolute weapon of choice. Just leave the throttle wide open. Explosive power on offer. So that's really good for a bike in this class, in this category. For those who want to enjoy sporty riding, I think that's the reason they've given the 135-degree cranks, is that you have good amount of torque with 80% of torque available from 3000 rpm. So when compared to the likes of NX500, which is a brilliant machine, which is the benchmark in the middleweight category, it's hard to beat. But it's only that they're pricing themselves out of the equation. The price is too high. The top spec model of this is still nearly 2 lakhs rupees less than the NX500 new E-Ride, the E-Clutch variant. So that is where Honda falls back. But maintenance cost of Honda will be far more less than that of the BMW. You gotta get used to the E-clutch. Takes a little getting used to. pretty good manage in a single run. Okay, that we can give an idea as to how good the acceleration is and how sporty the acceleration is. And very relaxed riding ergonomics. Look at the gold anodized handlebar, looks super premium. The dash, the same dash that we find in the beautiful, my personal favorite 900 GS. Such an underrated machine. The 900 GS is such a proper GS in every which way. It can give the likes of the T7 or the 10 700 a run for the money. That's how beautifully built the 900 GS is. This one takes cues from that slim, slender, tall profile, and easier to flick around, not over the top heavy. It's just 178 kilos, a 14-liter tank, adequate amount of ground clearance. I believe it's around 220 mm. Seat height is something that might intimidate you on paper, but it's not so intimidating once you start riding this. 845 mm. Below 2700 RPM, the clutch is not engaged at all. Clutch is completely disengaged, so you can roll back, and it might confuse you a little bit. That's what I'm saying. It takes a little getting used to. For now, we have turned off traction and we've tried to, at least get a top speed attempt done. Seat is nice and comfortable. Suspension is on the stiffer side for an adventure motorcycle. Usually adventure bikes have slightly softer suspension with good amount of travel. This one has 180 mm of travel front and rear, so that is good enough. 19-inch front, 17-inch rear, rear wheel, on-road, off-road tires. So everything is well taken care of here. Okay guys, so we are on the off-road stretch here, so let's play around here. You can just go anywhere and everywhere. Let's see how well it performs on the off-road. The lower RPMs, that is what matters. Mongoose here. There are rocks. We have a trail going that way. So lower speed performance matters a lot. It's going through anything and everything coming in our way. It's pretty easy. Okay, there we have some route to get back up. More rocks here. How far can we go? It's pretty easy. Easy peasy. There's good control even lower RPMs. That's what I wanted to check. So we are in the wrong mode. Let us change to Enduro Pro. Okay. ABS is turned off. Traction is also turned off. Now let's go. Oh wow, effortless. So first we checked out the low speed balance. Have a regular jump here. Always use the rear brake. Don't let go of the throttle. Maintain the RPM. That is the knack of riding these E-clutch variants. Oh wow, That was fun. That jump was fun. And always use rear brake to maintain the balanced body positioning. And up the gear. And let's go for the straight run. Very good. Beautiful, beautiful handling machine. Yeah, so we can say that the ERC in less challenging conditions, little bit of regular dirt trails makes things a lot more easier. It's like a walk in the park for this bike. Look where you want to go and open the throttle. Oh, what a sight! The birds are flying alongside me. Beautiful suspension. The stiffer suspension really comes in handy in such kind of scenarios. It doesn't bottom out and gives you a lot more confidence to tackle tougher terrains. Wow, so satisfying, so amazing, so divine. So scores really well. It has off-road capability as well. So I love the manual. This one is also good. So this one, keep the RPMs going, tap on the rear brake to maintain the balance, and that's the key to enjoying the ERC variant and body positioning. So guys, now that we come to the final section of this video, which is the verdict, the good and the bad, the pros and cons. Now first thing, the form factor is really good. Slim, slender, tall profile, allowing you to filter through traffic and allowing you to go through challenging trails. So that's really good. The fit and finish build quality is top notch. Kudos to TVS for offering top quality Berlin built build quality at this price point. So we take pride in that. And then of course the equipment, you have a long travel suspension, 180 front and rear, gold anodized USD forks, and 1917 setup, which is a perfect balance for adventure as well as a bit of off-roading. Beautiful gold anodized handlebar, the TFT console borrowed from their flagship GS vehicles, and as I told you, the design gets full marks, borrowing the design or getting inspiration from the 1300 GS. These are the good bits about the motorcycle. Now where it falls short, especially this ERC model, is that easy ride clutch is a little uncertain to predict how it's going to react. So it takes a little getting used to, but at times it gets a little annoying where it doesn't respond when you want it to respond. So that can be a little confusing for regular bikers who are used for clutch play and clutch usage for especially off-road conditions when they find themselves in challenging terrains. So that is where it falls short. Secondly, the 135-degree crank, yes, it is supposed to offer better refinement, but the refinement is not there. I won't say it is buzzing with vibrations. It is a intermediate ground. You can feel a little bit of vibrations on the handlebar, you can feel the vibrations on the foot pegs, you can feel it a little bit on the seat, but it is not to the extent of bothering you or annoying you, but the vibrations are there. It is not as butter smooth as they claim as one of the advantages of 135-degree crank. Secondly, the exhaust note. Okay, let's quickly fire her up and give you the exhaust note. Yeah. So you heard the exhaust note. It is a high revving engine. It is sporty exhaust note. You have short stubby exhaust to offer that throaty exhaust. But then it somehow lacks character. Now when you find the likes of Adventure 390R, which is a no holds barred, all out complete onslaught against the competition in terms of handling, in terms of off-road capabilities, in terms of adventure touring, it's a beautiful machine available for less than more than a lakh. So it's priced at 3.78 lakhs or something ex-showroom, if I'm not wrong. And you get the equipment, you get the kit, you get long travel suspension, you get pro grade suspension, And that is when you have machines like that. You have the Adventure S, fully adjustable front forks. Of course, this one gets adjustability as well, but still that scores better in terms of all-round capability and satisfying you, and giving you that X factor for the hard-earned money that you're shelling out. Here you do get a BMW badge along with the motorcycle, but it doesn't justify the legacy of GS that it has stood for. Like, I would not hesitate spending the extra cash and getting a 900 GS, which is a brilliant all-round machine, one of the finest. I can say even better than 1300 GS, my favorite GS in the lineup. But then for this, it's a question mark. Yes, now the trade-off or the counter argument for this is the 4,90,000 manual variant without the easy ride clutch. They should have actually offered option. You always have options, so they should have offered the trophy in easy ride clutch as well as in manual variant. Maybe with public demand they'll heed to our requests and requests and prayers, but and the demand. But for now, this is what you get, and the black color looks better, looks classy, elegant, gets the manual clutch and regular manual gearbox without the easy ride clutch. That will be a very good seller, and it has the character of the GS, it has equipment, and it doesn't confuse you with its ride quality and character. So that is where this one falls short. Even the tank, they could have offered a steel tank, but they wanted to make it lightweight, so there's a trade-off there, a compromise. There's 178 kilos, so steel tank would have added a little more weight. Yeah, so how does it rev? It revs like a sport bike. Yes, that's a good satisfying thing, so you'll enjoy it on highways, especially you put it on sport mode, turn off traction, and you can unleash it the way you want it. You also have dedicated Enduro Pro mode, so yeah, we'll be riding it across the off-road trails here. So I'm pretty damn sure it is really up there with one of the finest. You have on-road, off-road tires. So this is the good and the bad. So is it worth the money? I would say the middle variant is worth every penny, but when it comes to this particular model, it's only for those who want trophy edition and want the BMW badge, and they are willing to learn how to use the ERC or the easy ride clutch with time. I think for them. So guys, many of you keep asking me to do the seat height test, because I am just about the average height of an average rider. So I'm around 5 feet 6 and a half, close to 5 feet 7, and you can see this is 845 mm seat height, 14 liter tank, and 220 mm ground clearance, 180 mm of travel front and rear. That's adequate enough. Adjustable front suspension, and you can see I am not flat footing, and just a fine adjustment and I can flat foot on one side. So it is a well padded seat, well cushioned seat, well arranged ergonomics, well sorted ergonomics, very good wide handlebar. So comfort, it scores really high in terms of comfort and rideability and riding ergos. Okay, and even the seat is well padded, well cushioned. Suspension is on the stiffer side. That is one thing you need to note. It's not softer like other adventure touring motorcycles. Adequate, just about adequate space. I won't say there's loads of space, just about adequate space for the rider to move back and forth while doing off-roading. That really helps. And a usable pillion seat to ride two up if you want to travel along with your partner. Another thing is the comparison between NX500 and this one. NX500, yes, it is priced higher, especially the new the E-clutch variant is around 7.49, I think so. They have priced it out of the equation, out of the galaxies. They have priced themselves out of the competition is what you might feel. But when you look at the maintenance cost, this one will be far more heavier on your pocket when compared to the NX500. NX500 will be far more lighter and easily affordable and durable. That engine is a rock solid engine. It's a Honda. It's going to last you a lifetime. This one, only time will tell how it responds with time after 1 year of being around in real world conditions. Then we can talk about the durability of this engine. But for now, NX500, if you have the extra cash, you can go for it. So similarly, as I said, the Adventure 390R offers a lot more than what this one has on offer. But for those BMW fanboys who have been longing for the F450GS, it doesn't disappoint. It lives up to the expectations, and in some cases it also exceeds it in terms of rideability and on-road capability. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I just hope you found this video useful. What is your take? NX500, this one, Adventure 390R, Adventure 390S, Adventure 390X. So you have a lot of options available. So what would be your pick and why? And if you prefer this also, you can justify your this thing, why you pick this in the comment section, and that will help wannabe buyers out there. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Cheers.